Hey Ken, you're sitting backwards.
I'm not sure.
This guy.
Which way is forward? This is a crazy machine.
We're gonna look at the Ferrari tractor today. That's right, Ferrari. Let's get started. Hey, please press that like button and subscribe to our channel, and we'll show you more tractors than you can shake a stick at. It sure looks like you're sitting backwards, Ken. I'm standing here on the 3-point hitch.
Yes, this is a very strange machine. Not only is it very tight inside, you're sitting in this little cockpit. Your feet are between the fender wells and the console.
You know, I wasn't as critical of it when I was sitting in it. I thought that once I was seated and positioned that I had pretty good leg room. Does the seat go back?
The seat goes up and back, but then it kind of settles into place. So on this machine we have 4 sets of remotes out of that end. I'm not going to say it's the back because I'm not sure it's the back yet, but operated by levers here.
And on this side?
Levers on this side.
2,600 PSI, a flow of just under 10 gallons per minute.
We have a shuttle shift transmission, 16 gears each direct, 3 ranges, 4 gears.
4 ranges, 4 gears. 4 by 4 is 16, Ken?
Yes, thank you. Tim, it's been a long day already with you.
It doesn't take long to be a long day with me, does it?
So anyway, this thing...
It's air conditioned, Ken.
It's air conditioned, it's a sealed pressurized cab, 75 horsepower, Kohler diesel. All the controls are up here, all these controls are around here. Italian men must be very small. I feel cramped. I'm a little guy, I feel cramped. Getting in here is a little awkward.
Category 2, 3-point hitch. This is 75 horsepower tractor, so it looks relatively small, but it's meant for, well, originally meant for kind of a vineyard operation, right?
Yeah.
It's got 3 different steering mechanisms. The base is just articulation here in the middle.
Correct.
And then you can add front or rear steer, and so you get an all-wheel drive steer plus the articulation. If you add all that together,
right,
a 7-foot turning radius, and that's to the outside.
Yes.
Of the wheels. So you could turn in a 14-foot circle.
That's crazy.
And not hit anything.
That's
I
crazy.
couldn't, but most people could do that.
I could.
Well, get out of that
Remember
thing.
the Ventrac video?
Yeah. Hey, get out of that thing. I want to show you how you turn that around.
All right, so you got to kind of step over the seat.
I did find that getting out was my hardest problem.
It's a little awkward, definitely a little awkward.
Folks, if you're interested in buying a tractor sometime this spring, we've got an opportunity coming up that I think is going to be, well, I think it really is going to be an opportunity. We're having an event. Preliminary name is the Tractor Blitz, but it's going to be kind of unique. It's a reverse auction or a Dutch auction. So these tractors are almost new. In fact, a little more on that as we get into it a little more later. A lot of them have never been off a dealer's lot. But we're going to set a price on the tractor, and then that price is going to be reduced every few hours and until someone buys it, right? So the price will just keep going down, and the trick for you is to buy it before someone else does, because as soon as it gets down to a certain amount, it will be gone, because somebody else will say that's too good of a deal to pass up. There will be financing available. These tractors, there will be a shipping charge. There won't be any buyer's premium. You know, what you see on the price is what you pay. I'm not sure about sales tax at this point. We're going to start this in April. The website name is cloudstore.co, okay? Yeah, it's nothing to do with online storage or anything. It means a store that happens to be online where you can buy tractors. So yeah, just wanted to get this out there for you. The prices of these machines are going to be well below what you can buy a new one. Most of these machines will have less than 5 hours on them. Literally have never been off the dealer's lot. I'll explain more about that as it goes along as well. Mostly John Deere's, 10, 25 Rs up to bigger tractors. We'll have more on it as time goes along. Okay. So here we go, Ken. The first thing you want to do is fold that seat up, and it'll come up on its own. Actually, when you did that, that probably wasn't as good. But there's a lever down here now. right in the middle. A little,
Oh, the red lever?
yeah, that little red lever. Pull it whichever direction it goes, and then come spin this way. Oh, 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 forgot the most critical part. Both of these pedals need to go up.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Pedals come up. Tractor turns.
Now we put this seat back down and we wait. We slam it in right there.
Slam it down, put the pedals back down. And again, this is the worst part here. Okay, and then we're facing the other direction.
Now you're going backwards. Hold it.
No,
You were going backwards before.
The engine's in the front. I'm going with backwards that way.
You can complain about the space, but the utility is stunning.
Utility is stunning.
You got a sunroof, Ken.
I got a sunroof. I got a sunshade.
Yeah, it's fully air conditioned. Now, you said something about it being pressurized. They have an extra pressurized cab for chemical application, so that no chemicals can come in.
Interesting. Okay.
So they're always pressuring it outward somehow and using filtration to keep that happening.
So made in Italy, very similar to Antonio Carrera models, if you've ever seen those or heard those discussed.
Four-wheel drive.
No loader available for these models, which is interesting. I'm not sure how a loader would work, but given the...
Be interesting to try it. Maybe we can talk to the Westerndorf guys and see if they can make us one. Hey, 75 horsepower Kohler engine.
Right.
We're seeing that Kohler engine in more and more machines.
It seems to be very reliable. The other interesting thing I was noticing on the speed chart is this thing will go 25 miles an hour.
It seems like a pretty small rig to be going 25 miles an hour.
Yeah, but that's pretty impressive.
I want to see you driving your articulation skills at 25 miles an hour.
Especially with this crazy spinner.
I'm going to have a camera ready so I can see what you hit.
It looks like we have a radio here somewhere with speakers. Very interesting machine.
Obviously, the reason that we can go each direction is so that we can put 3-point attachments, PTO attachments on one end and still drive forward. Perfect for mowing. Something I've wanted for a long time is to be able to put PTO attachments on the front of my tractor and be able to mow before I run over it with the tractor. I asked these guys about the price, and they said roughly $1,000 per horsepower. Okay, so they've got three different models. They've got this 75 horse model, they've got a 56 horsepower model, and a 25 horsepower.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is the largest.
This is the largest. Now, they said that the cab is an extra $15,000.
So it is available in open station.
It's standard open station. When we talk about the 1,000 per horsepower, that is the open station version.
Got it. Okay. Interesting.
I got to run this thing before the show started, and the cab was remarkably quiet.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Very nice cab. The throttle is a little unique. You've got two buttons, one to advance the throttle, one to retard the throttle.
Right. Fully electronic.
And I think it makes sense that a lot of this is fully electronic because you've got to turn this whole operator station, right? So anything that's in here,
yeah, has to be wired, right?
I don't know, guys. What do you think? Put comments below. Do you think an articulated tractor has an opportunity in the general compact tractor world? Is this something that you might be interested in?
Right. It would be fun to plow snow with it, I think.
I think there's a lot of opportunity. I think one thing I'm enjoying seeing the Europeans push us forward.
Yes.
With some new technologies and new designs. I've seen that in the show. That's been one of the themes I've noticed this year is there's a lot more European stuff pushing us forward. It seems like a lot of the American manufacturers are resistant to try anything new in the ag world. We just, front 3-point hitch as an example, we just don't see much of it in the U.S. and why not?
Right, why not? Exactly, why not?
That's my take on this. Is this the final answer? Is this the right answer? I don't know. But I love seeing the competition.
And it's a Ferrari. It's the wrong color Ferrari, though. I need a red one.
Hey, they're blue in Italy. They're green here, but they're blue in Italy, and they're named BCS in Italy instead of Ferrari.
Okay. BCS, interesting.
Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. No idea exactly how I can get more information on it, but we'll put some specs here on the screen. And thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on
Tractor Time with Tim.
They must turn from evil and do good. They must seek peace and pursue it.
This is a real interesting setup. How you can adjust the width of your 3-point.
Oh, interesting. That is interesting. You want to do it? Oh, well, you can't. You
Yeah.
that thing.
And these are backwards compared to the way we use them. Usually that bell is turned that way, but that's category 2.